Hello, Maddie77 here, and today we're gonna do a special video where we've gone backwards. We haven't really gone backwards, but it's backwards to where we are. We're doing a special little event to try and get this boss cleared that I had such issue with. Well, not boss, but this Fury. Yes, I have the girls all in swimsuits. No, it's not a... I'm into the weird stuff as much as... And they're pretty much the only one that's immodest is Holly's, and she is a full-grown woman. Plus, I've figured out stuff that I hadn't figured out before, and I'll admit that half the stuff going on in this, for all the stuff they teach you and told you about, half of which I don't use either, there's a lot of other stuff I didn't know about, like buying skills. Like, it was more than just upping their range and whatever. There's all kinds of skills, more moves. That's on me. But yeah, I just put them in the... I got Galdo and a fallen angel. And I just put the girls in the swimsuits because it's kind of ridiculous. If they were swimsuits or an equivalent for the men, they'd be in them too. That's what it's about. It's not about me all of a sudden deciding that it's going to help me get my jollies or anything weird like that. It's literally just, hey, isn't this funny and crazy? I could have put Tiara in a bath towel, but that was just a little too weird. But it's funny, you got Ethel in a traditional one-piece school swimsuit. She's even got the... If you ever watched an anime or anything like that, she's got the traditional on the front white strip with her name in it. But yeah, Holly's definitely in a bikini, but then again, I don't feel bad about that. I don't have a problem with sexualization as long as it's not every character in every game. And she's obviously of age, both in looks and in storyline. Like, if you had Ethel in an outfit like that, I'd feel a little differently about it.
It's over. That's a win for us. Let's go, Aaron.
But they haven't gone crazy with any of that stuff anyway. Closest, they had the bath scene, but of course that's a trope. You gotta always have the spa scene. Well, I guess the only other thing was the Holly scene, but again, Holly's a little different. It's been really good. Which is funny, especially when you compare it to some of the other games within the developer / publisher's own history. It's not exactly like I would call Idea Factory / Compile Hot innocent when it comes to overt sexualization, especially when it comes to younger characters, but we pretty much avoided that for the most part in this. I thought, in fact, the thing that struck me the most, and it wasn't even sexualization, but struck me as pervy, and I made the touch tips joke, is when Galdo insists on going to the bathroom with Fang, and they talk about not touching streams, and it's just that was weird. Like, I don't care who you are, what your sexuality is. That's something 5-year-olds do.
Ready? Let's go, Aaron. I'll split you. My turn.
That is one dead shot.
Brace yourself.
Get off, eh?
Dust and
Let's go,
dust.
eh? No escape, eh? It's over. That's a win for us.
Yeah, what I'm gonna do too. And she's already doing good, but I already got a V/. An idiot. I'm not worried about Pippin.
I shall strike first. Let's do this. Take off. I'll split you. Stay down.
My turn.
The only big thing is now my combos are all.
I got
Brace yourself.
It's not just that they're different, it's just
Let's go, eh? Yes.
Knuckle mode.
I had them
It's over.
kind of memorized. No, I don't.
My blade glows more
My
brightly.
turn.
Means until I do, I should be going slower. And
Next. I did my best.
yeah, there's nothing pervy about that, I don't think.
Are you ready?
Let's do this. Not done yet.
I'm ready.
I guess you could argue maybe I'm getting desensitized, but I don't think so.
Brace yourself. Dust to dust.
Let's go, Aaron. Not done yet. Stay
My
down.
turn.
I'll show you what I
You can
got.
tell I've leveled up and done some stuff. And that's,
Mode.
I hate, on one hand, I hate that I did it off screen, but on the other hand,
Dust to
Get ready.
dust.
I really didn't want to make 20 videos of just leveling.
Measurements complete.
And that's part of staying.
Yes.
Are you ready?
Let's do this.
Ahead on videos is
My turn.
because it gave me the chance when this came up to be ahead.
I'll do my best.
I could spend a day or two just doing that.
No escape, eh?
Listening to a podcast I like a lot. I don't know if I've recommended this one before, but I will again, because it is one of my favorite podcasts these days.
New data.
Behind the Bastards with Robert Evans. Used to write for Cracked, pretty good journalist.
Care to see my
He's done a lot of embedded in Warzone type of stuff.
Let us begin.
Did a lot of slice of life stuff where other people had stories, but he helped them write it out, like personal experience stuff for Cracked. And when everybody left Crack, he was one of the ones that left.
Did it, Aaron.
Of course, they all moved over to the How Stuff Works network, which is fine. I was there for the personalities, not the people, so I can go over there and find all the same personalities, from him to Jack O'Brien and Dave O'Brien, and he had Sean Baby on as a guest. He had Michael Swaim on as a guest. Like, no, it's pretty much the same old crew, just not associated with Cracked anymore.
Let's go, eh?
Which, considering I preferred, like, a good example of why I liked him is because it wasn't humor based. And there's humor involved, but anyways, this podcast, Behind the Bastards, they take a look at some of these guys that really are, and women, that really are crapheads, that deserve to be exposed for the crappy people they are, but normally fly under the radar because they're not like the visibly everybody knows crapheads. Like, I mean, some of them, you know, he did Manafort, did Roger Stone, but like a big thing with it is like a good example with the point of it is he started doing some of the bigger names, like they did Saddam Hussein and they did Stalin, and then it just, it's like everybody knows those guys. Like, I don't think anybody doesn't know that Saddam Hussein was a bastard.
My turn.
Though at that point he was kind of,
Brace yourself.
he also shows the human side of these people. Oh, it's a really good podcast, and I highly recommend it. I've been listening to it all day, and the ones I was just leaving off with, he just did, well, he didn't just do, I just listened to a 3-part series on L. Ron Hubbard,
Let's do this.
Interesting.
who was an interesting fella.
Here we go. Fire! Fire! My turn. Yeah! Ha! I did it!
And it says, it basically comes to the conclusion anything on L. Ron did. I know last podcast did it, L. Ron at 1.2. And anybody who knows anything about L. Ron, I've been saying this for years, he was a failed science fiction writer that found a way to make money by starting a cult with his, and that's what's so funny about his, the whole Xenu thing and all the things people joke about is, what do you expect? He was a failed science fiction writer. I mean, a Well, failed's maybe not the best word, but he wasn't great. He was pulp.
Show me what you've got.
Let's go, Aaron. Slash.
But it's just funny that
I'm ready.
actually what got me back into it, but I have to. I'm anal enough about stuff like that. I have to. Like if I've missed 20 episodes of a podcast before the one I want to pick up of something like this, I have to listen to all the ones I missed first. Because I was listening to it when it first came out, and then I stopped for a while. Well, I didn't stop, I just hadn't listened to it for a while. And what drew me back in and what I'm really looking forward to.
Inept. Is that it?
Get ready.
Is he's got a series in there.
Blade glows more brightly.
Oh, who is it? Well, he did Alex Jones, he did Manafort, like I said. But no, I heard about him doing a certain particular... Oh, he's got Hitchcock, R. Kelly, Zuckerberg. Yeah, there it is. I saw it. The John McAfee story, which I've also heard and read things about that before too. But that's just such a fascinating story.
Go, Aaron.
For anyone who doesn't know, McAfee, who's running for president, mind you. It's funny, he tried last time too. That's the guy that did make, if you're familiar with the name from McAfee Antivirus, this is the guy that created it.
Here I come.
But he basically took his money and fled the country and created down in Belize or somewhere like that an underage
Brace yourself.
drug den, underage sex and drug den. Like just some, he was like doing his own bath salt recipes for years, cooking and sharing them, and like just total crazed maniac with money.
Brace yourself. Next. Splendid.
I really want to hear his take on it. Like I said, I tend to like his take on things. I like how he does his videos. Not videos, podcasts. So if I fail, you won't see this. Let's see.
You will receive no mercy.
Let's go, Aaron. Slash. Not done yet. Slash. Yeah.
I'm ready. Disappear. Ha! My turn. Win.
Let us begin.
Let's go, eh?
Here we go. Fire!
I can feel my power
What
surging.
I got.
Let us begin. Paralyze. My sword is my soul.
In my song.
Let's do this. split
You
you!
hear that bounce?
I'm ready.
Let's go, eh?
Excuse me.
Transformation complete.
Alright, let's go!
But yeah, so my next experience with one of these, I'm gonna have to be very...
Let's make this interesting. I'll do my best.
Careful though.
Here.
Let us begin. Single blow.
Get the most out of the systems. So whichever compile hat when I... Oh crap.
New data? Rise!
Whichever compile hat when I choose to do next, I'm gonna have to...
Transformation complete.
Let's go!
make sure to have...
Let's go, eh?
Unleashing heaven and earth.
as much. I'm really gonna have to check and look into the systems to make sure I'm getting the most out of them that I can.
Don't count me out.
My turn.
How did an ultra potion not...
Use this. I can't stop now. I'll do my best. Here. Now then. How about this? Deal with this.
Brace yourself. Ready?
Let's do this.
What's the one that does...
I'm ready.
Hers is cute too. Without being too immodest.
Prepare yourself.
Get ready.
My turn.
Got a bit of a bounce there, but yuck.
Brace yourself. Ready.
If I do beat this, I'm gonna reward myself with ice cream.
Here.
My turn. Leave it to me.
And there goes the master magic attack.
Unleash my power.
Hopefully if I do beat him as hard as he is, he gives me the S card.
Let's go, eh? Ha!
I create a magic kingdom. Pick up the stories to expand. Run the break. Ah! I won't give up. I create a magic
What is it? I thought Ultra Potion.
Let's do this. Release.
Here we go.
Brace yourself. Single blow. Die.
Get ready.
Executing surge.
This is for the heart. Let's go.
My turn.
Tempest Waltz.
Leave it to me. Unleash my power.
Yui.
It's over. Ah! I won't give up.
Oh, that's why.
I create a magic kingdom. New data. Run the break to get the Here.
Let us begin. Single blow. Die.
Let's go, Aaron. Here. Let's go, eh?
Executing surge.
Ah!
I'm ready.
don't know how many times I died to this damn thing. I mean, I had the one time I showed it. I've gone back and tried to beat him multiple times. But afterwards I have to because of how the videos went.
It's not over yet.
My turn.
I have to go back and
New data. Here.
I actually on video got to a point to stop the video without being able to save. When I'd beaten Mariana, but then went into Bernard. And I died there. So I need to get back to there and start the video from there. So after this, I gotta finish this. And after finishing this, well, I gotta check to see if it gives me an S card. What I can do with that. But then from there, I'm gonna have to get back up. But I'm where I need to be. I just needed to grind for a little.
Let us begin.
Because I tried to avoid grinding. Not that I'm against grinding. I actually really like grinding, to be honest with you. It was just a matter of, like I've said it multiple times. I'll keep saying it because it's relevant. Is I just don't feel that it's fair on a video playthrough to sit there and grind all the time. The whole point is trying to get through the story for the viewer. So it looks like I finally got him. Nice. Like he was killing my whole party with one shot when I first started failing. I didn't even get any gold. Wow. No earned items? I better have gotten a Fury. Nope, just an A. Alright. So item, return wing. Well, we got rid of the sub event. I did it on video like I've promised that I always would. Though it's weird, it's just like a bonus video, I guess. This is kind of a weird way to do things, but you do what you gotta do, right? I'm gonna work on that other thing, so. I don't know if I'll even ever need those, just. Pretty owned armor. Well, not as good as I would like, but not bad. Oh, actually, I do want to check that out. So I opened up, that's another thing I did. I opened up this sound library. I also found out who do I want learning stuff. Ethel, maybe? Or Harley? Well, I found out that there's a new one. Let's see if this works. See how it works. Okay. Besides a little, I don't know exactly how long the video is. I'll see when I turn it off here. It'll save, but basically. Yeah, like 20-ish minutes maybe, but it's just a little bonus video to get that sub event out of the way, because I had the opportunity to. And I wanted to get it out of the way, but also I wanted to, like I said, keep my promise and keep it so that my viewers could see it. So, thank you for watching this video, and until next time, this has been Matty77. And until next fairy fencing day, have a good